Do people often tell you that you have a strong personality? It's a phrase that can be interpreted in various ways. Some might see it as a compliment, an acknowledgement of your assertiveness, your resilience, your zest for life. Others might perceive it as intimidating, perhaps even a little off-putting, a sign that you're a force to be reckoned with. In the realm of psychology, a strong personality is a fascinating concept. It's a trait that can significantly influence our interpersonal relationships, shaping how we interact with the world around us. It can be a source of strength, a beacon that draws others towards us. But it can also be a barrier, a fortress that keeps others at bay. This video will delve into the 7 signs of a strong, intimidating personality. We'll explore this concept, dissect it, and unravel its many facets. So, stay tuned if you're curious to see if you or someone you know exhibits these traits. The first sign of a strong personality is an intolerance for excuses. Now, what does that mean exactly? Well, people with strong personalities have a deep-seated belief in accountability. They hold themselves to high standards and they expect the same from those around them. They see excuses as a way of shirking responsibility, of not owning up to one's actions or decisions. They value honesty and integrity above all else. In their world, there is no room for could have, would have, or should have. Every situation, every outcome is a result of a choice made, and each choice they believe should be owned, not excused. This mindset pushes them to strive for excellence, to constantly improve, and to learn from their mistakes rather than hide behind a veil of excuses. So if you find yourself not easily swayed by reasons or justifications, if you value responsibility and accountability more than anything, then you might have a stronger personality than you think. Do you find small talk pointless? That's our second sign. Individuals with powerful, daunting personas often steer clear of frivolous chatter. They yearn for profound, significant exchanges that spark intellectual stimulation. Their time is precious, and they don't want to squander it on trivialities. They gravitate toward conversations that challenge them, inspire them, or help them learn something new. They're not interested in the weather or what you had for breakfast. Disliking small talk can be a sign of a strong, intimidating personality. The third sign is being solution-oriented. Having a strong personality often means possessing an innate drive to tackle problems head-on. Instead of wallowing in issues, these individuals are always on the hunt for solutions. They are proactive, taking the initiative to rectify situations rather than lamenting about them. This solution-focused approach enables them to overcome challenges, turning stumbling blocks into stepping stones, and it is this relentless pursuit of solutions that truly defines their strength. Being solution-oriented is a clear characteristic of a strong personality. The fourth sign is not craving attention. If you find comfort in your own solitude and can be your own source of validation, you're showcasing a trait of a strong personality. People with such personalities don't need the spotlight to shine on them. They already glow with the self-assuredness that they carry within. They don't seek validation or attention from others because they're entirely comfortable in their own skin. So if you don't need attention to feel validated, you likely have a strong personality. The fifth sign is a dislike for insecurity. Those with strong, intimidating personalities often find insecurity frustrating. In themselves, it's seen as a hurdle to be overcome, a challenge that demands resolution. In others, it's viewed as a barrier to growth and progress. They value confidence, both in their own actions and in those they interact with. They encourage others to be assured, to trust in their abilities, and to step out of their comfort zones. A strong personality often goes hand in hand with a dislike for insecurity. The sixth sign is a willingness to stand up for others. Those with intimidating personalities often step into the role of defender for those who can't defend themselves. Their sense of justice is unyielding, and they won't hesitate to confront unfairness head-on. They are the ones who speak up when others are silenced, who challenge the status quo when it's unjust, and who step forth when others step back. They're not just strong for themselves, but for others too. Standing up for others is a sure sign of a strong personality. The seventh and final sign is fearlessness. Those with strong, intimidating personalities show courage in the face of adversity. They view challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities to grow and evolve. They don't shy away from the difficult or the unknown. Instead, they march towards it with resolve. Their fearlessness isn't about being reckless or impulsive. Rather, it's about having the confidence to face whatever comes their way. Being fearless is a clear indication of a strong, intimidating personality. So these were the 7 signs of a strong, intimidating personality. Let's take a moment to recap and delve a little deeper into what they mean. Firstly, we discussed how a strong personality doesn't tolerate excuses. They value honesty and straightforwardness, seeing through the smoke screens that excuses often provide. Secondly, we touched on the aversion to small talk. Engaging in deep, meaningful conversations is more their speed, and they find small talk to be a waste of time. Thirdly, we highlighted their solution-oriented mindset. They're not interested in dwelling on problems, but rather, they're focused on finding solutions and moving forward. Fourthly, we noted that these individuals don't seek attention. They're comfortable in their own skin and don't need external validation to feel good about themselves. Fifthly, we mentioned their distaste for insecurity. They value confidence and self-assuredness, often finding insecurity to be a barrier to authentic interaction. Sixthly, we observed that they are not afraid to stand up for others. Their strong personality often comes with a strong sense of justice and the courage to speak up when they see wrong. Finally, we concluded with their fearless nature. They're not afraid to take risks and step out of their comfort zone, often pushing boundaries and challenging the status quo. But remember, having a strong, intimidating personality isn't inherently good or bad. It's simply a different way of navigating the world. And understanding these signs can help us interact more effectively with those who possess these traits. It's all about appreciating the diversity of human nature and learning to navigate different personality types. If you see these traits in yourself, know that they're not something to be ashamed of. They're part of what makes you unique. Embrace your strong personality if you have one, and use it to your advantage. Harness it to make positive changes in your life and the lives of those around you. Remember, everyone is unique. Embrace your strong personality if you have one, and use it to your advantage. Thank you for watching.